is, how do I make the right choice of a financial advisor? How do I select the right person to be my financial advisor? And for that, there are some questions that whenever you go meet financial advisors, you should ask. And I'm just going to rat them off. I'm getting these questions from a book that I read called The Intelligent Investor, and it talks about it. It says, these are the questions that you should be asking financial advisors. The first one is, why are they in the business of personal finance? Because this is like an interview. You're interviewing this person to hire them. They're going to be working for you. They're going to be working on your behalf. And so it's an interview. You're interviewing that person to see, do they fit with me? Do they have the same mindset as me? Do they think the same ways that I think? Will they help me grow? Will they help me learn new things? So this is something that, these are some of the questions that you should be thinking about is, why are you in this business? What kind of investment philosophy do you have? Are you using technical analysis or fundamental analysis? Are you going to be timing the market? And if they answer yes to that one, just go ahead and push it and keep it moving. You don't want anybody that's trying to time the market. What kind of investments do they make? What kind of investment strategy? Oh gosh, my bad. What kind of investment strategy do they have? How many clients do they have? How often will we be communicating? What is your fee? This is so important because for some reason, we don't like talking about money. Even when we are talking about money, we don't like talking about money. And so financial advisors use that to their benefit. Don't let that happen to you. Ask them, what is your fee? How much will I be paying monthly? Most of them are probably going to answer, oh, well, you're not going to be paying anything monthly. But then ask them straightforward, what is the fee? Because there's no way this is just a free service. What is the fee that I'll be paying? And then most of them will tell you one of two things. Either they're commission based, which means that the only money that they make is by getting you to buy and sell shares. Basically, they're turning you into a trader. And like we talk on this podcast a lot, do not trade, buy and invest. That's what you should be doing. Or they are fee-based. And when you're fee-based, it's a flat fee that you will pay from your profits that you earn. So let's say you invest $100 and you make a profit of $10 and their fee is 2%, they automatically make 80 cents off of your money. So as that grows bigger, their fee gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So there's one of two, those are the two basic ones. Those are the two ones that usually happens. But ask them, what is your fee? And like I said before, if you're paying anything more than 2%, keep it moving. Keep it moving. You don't need that. There's so many options out there that you don't need that much in fees. Like that, you shouldn't be paying that much in fees anyway, unless they're giving you some substantial other things. Like if you have a business or you have very specific family situations or anything like that, then your fee is going to be a little bit different depending on where you are. So these are some of the questions you ask. Another question is, what kind of investments do you recommend? Do you recommend that I invest in index funds, or do you recommend that I invest in mutual funds, or do you recommend that I actively invest? These are some of the questions that you can ask the whoever you're meeting to sit down with and interviewing them on having a financial advisor. But the other thing is, talking to a good financial advisor, they will have questions for you as well. So they will ask you questions like, what is your expectation from me? What kind of investments have you made in the past? Where do you see yourself about 5 to 10 years from now? How do we ensure that we are meeting the goals that you set for yourself? So it's going to be an interaction. They're interviewing you as much as you're interviewing them. It's just like going for any job interview. You're not just going for the job interview to try and get hired. You're also wanting to learn about the company within the interview as well, but always do your research before you go. But you're trying to learn about the company as well. Is this going to be a good fit for both of us? That's just some things these are just some questions that you should ask whenever you go to try and find a financial advisor.